Hello, and welcome back to Echoes of the Plum Grove. So it has been a while, so I must apologise, and it's very dark at the moment because where I left off, I am chasing the ghost of Timothy Tweed. So here he is, and off I go to follow him. So hopefully I remember all of the controls because I will admit it has been a while. So here we are, we're going over the bridge, and it looks like I will maintain my distance from Timothy. I can't run or go any faster. If I do stop, I believe he does wait for me, so it's not as if I do have to worry too much. He's just leading me somewhere without saying anything. It's kind of a shame. I'd like to speak to him, but here we go. This is the main storyline. So here is the introduction to the main storyline, the main quest, as you will, of Echoes of the Plum Grove. And here we go again, past the graveyard. So we're going really far to the left here, all the way to the left of the map, and past these barns here. I believe there has been an update as well, so I don't know what happened. I do think if you don't do this quest immediately, it did cause some issues for people. I don't know if the update has fixed that. Hopefully it has, but I would recommend doing this immediately and not putting it off. And there he goes, he's going this way. So this is pretty much as far left as we can go at the moment. So here's the map, and here we are, and we're going here to the House of Spells. So let's follow him there, and it's a little cutscene. So Astra says, "Oh, hello there, dearie," and she's coming over now. I apologise, it's so dark. "Is there something I can help you with?" And so I gasp, and I suppose I tell her my story. "Oh, that sounds like quite the story. I'm afraid I haven't seen a ghost around here. Though I am glad you're here, dearie. I'm in need of assistance. Would you be willing to help?" And so I just agree anyway. "Thank you, sweetie. A while back I lost something precious to me, a locket. It is very dear to me. It fell off my neck while I was leaving the lagoon to the west. If you can fix the bridge and retrieve my locket, I'll be very grateful to you. I am sure fixing the bridge will be a simple job for you. It's always easier when you're young." Okay. I mean, I don't know how to fix a bridge. Until then, you can always visit me during my shop hours on Saturdays. Good luck, dearie." So off she goes at 2 a.m. She's wandering around. So I can instantly speak to her, I suppose, and see what she has for sale. If you see her, she will sell whatever she has on her anyway. But for now, I'm just going to go over here, show off the little bridge over here. This is now available for me to fix. I believe it's quite expensive. Let's just check, actually. So it is 200. I am quite close, actually, although I do need a lot of nails, so I'll have to take a physical note of that. I was going to say mental note, but why not write it down? Okay, perfect. And I am going to gather a little bit of wood here while I'm here, since this is all the way to the left. Oh, it's just that one tree, is it? Okay. And yeah, I might as well on my way back as well, but it is dark, so I'll meet you back home, and I might as well use my lantern for this, as it does make me slower to walk in the dark. And just like that, I am finally home. So I am going to quickly go to bed because my character is going to be quite tired after all that. And of course, I forgot which button to press. And it's because I got my lantern on, isn't it? Okay, let's right, and there I am. So I'm going to, if I wait until I'm rested, it will be the afternoon, which I don't really want to do that. I think I'll happily just go to bed a little bit earlier tonight instead. So I'll wake up after just 4 hours sleep. That will do. And I'm very hungry. So let's see. I don't know if I can make anything, but I'll check. And I can make one survival salad, so I'll do that right now. Okay, and there we go. So I might need to eat both. I also picked up the cherries here. If you can see, I have 10 cherries, which are very good to turn into jam, so I might be doing that. I can also put it here, and I might do that right now as well. I'll eat one of these later. So for now, I don't want to eat that bread. I want to eat both of these, and that will do for now. So I better water my crops and I'll be right back. And there we go. So that's all done. I do have a few quests. I have to get these 2 cabbages, and I think these are growing here, so hopefully that won't take me too long. I now have the Lost Locket quest, so first I must do the bridge, but then hopefully I should be able to find that locket. I also need to see William Watt about this bread, and I'm still looking for 2 perch, so that's probably what I will try and do today. So I'm already hungry again, but off I go. I'm just very unfortunate. Maybe I'll buy something. I do have the pemmican in my pocket there. However, since it lasts so long, let's have a look, see how much longer it's got. 17 days. I'd rather wait and try my best not to use that, since I can buy some food that only lasts 1 or 2 days. And yes, the pemmican is very good if I need it. Anyway, here is William, and he says, "Hello Annie Stargazy, you made sure to refill your watering can when you left home, right?" No, not really. Okay, Walter Holt vanishes into the forest sometimes, and he comes back with a few new furs to sell. That's nice. And he likes talking to the ship captains when they come to town. They've seen so much of what we haven't, and that's very true. So first of all, I'll turn in my quest, which gets me a little reward there, and I should probably see what he has to trade, but I'm actually going to go ahead and learn this stone fence blueprint. So oops, I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. I just have to use it like it's an item, just like that, and I've learned it. This is also someone that I'm trying to court, so I can't give him any gifts unfortunately, but talking to him every day will make a difference. I can have a quick look and see how we're doing. And whereabouts is he? He is here, so we're doing okay. There's still quite a bit to go, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I will of course run through the forest. Oh, hello Astra. I didn't expect to see you here, but I might as well talk to you. I've been reading some interesting stories lately. Honeywood is a lovely place to grow old. And she also says, "I still remember when Honeywood was but a small town. You may not realise it, but things have changed." So that's interesting, because as the witch, and here she is with her things for sale. She has an awful lot of money, as you can see. She probably has been around for quite a while. I can sell my turnips to her, but they don't make much money. So I am kind of reluctant to do that. I might as well sell this though. Just this, I don't know how to say that. Is it mullein? I might be saying that wrong, so I do apologise. But yeah, I can't make soap at the moment, so it's not much use having it on me. And so she has a few potions, fleeting feet, a death cake, some moon earring blueprints, a blessings of luck potion, a requesting rain potion, and some I don't know how to say that. Cinchona. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I assume it's a tree. And some moonlight water and a snail. So a lot of these here, like the cinchona and the water and the snail, are potion ingredients. And of course the death cake pretty much kills anyone you gift it to. So you can immediately kill anyone in this game if you dislike them. There is no repercussions of that really. I haven't done that before, and I think it's a bit harsh. So this is Jessup Edwards, and he's the doctor, so I'll just speak to him a little bit just to increase our social skill. But after that, I shall vanish myself into the forest and do some gathering. And I'm done going through the forest. I did see Judith Johns, and I saw Isabella, and also someone else, and I've forgotten who they are. I believe it's the butcher lady. Anyway, as always, I'm going to head into town, check the notice board to see what quests there are today, and I'm going to work on catching those perch that I need, as well as speaking to everyone that I happen to see on my way. So this is Agnes Bailey. I'm just going to quickly go through the dialogue options with her, but I'm not going to actually read any of it aloud since yes, I'd like to get on to doing some fishing. Unfortunately, my fishing rod is quite broken. Oh, and it's already the day that the boat comes in, because I've just seen someone new there. I don't recognise that person at all. So if I come this way, and oh, someone's got a quest for me. Hello, Verity Edwards. So, are you bored? I'm bored. Okay. I try to help Mum around the house whenever I can. And let's see what your quest is, Verity. She wants me to find her a soldier, and she's dropped that in the forest. So I will accept that, and I can return that in a day or two. Doesn't really matter. But here is the ship, the sailing ship. Hello there. So they have brought some goods, hopefully, and you can see that I can walk around a little bit. It kind of goes in and out of focus, but that's fine. Hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. And I assume this person here, Olivia Wells, will have some things to trade. So let's see what she has. She has paint, paper, so those are things that are very exclusive to the ship here, as well as like a little pirate hat, not really a pirate hat, a sailor hat perhaps, and some furniture items. So that's quite nice. A large double wooden bed, which I would love to purchase. I just can't afford any of it. And lots of decorative items for your home. Once you've done the expansions, you will be purchasing a lot more of these expensive items. But for now, I don't have the money, so I can't really purchase anything. I can only really look and sell her anything that she will accept. So I'll go ahead and sell her this chickweed, and I'll keep hold of my my things there. I mean, I could sell my gold and my copper, but I might need that later, so I'll hold off on that. I could sell her my cherries, but I think it's more effective to do that when they're jarred in like jam jars. I honestly did not realise my fishing rod is so broken, so I'm going to have to go to the blacksmiths and have that fixed for me. I won't get back today though, so I might have to buy another one if I can afford it. And here is Rose Swain, right now the redhead, so I'll go and ask her for a new fishing rod. So let's see, I will trade it. It will be 85. That is quite expensive. She also has a perch on her, so I could do that for 20. It's quite expensive though. So if I can't find one, oh, she'll take this as well, so I'll do that. I'll sell this to her. I might find her, like if I only find one, I mean, and then I can complete that quest. So I'll just go ahead, purchase that one fishing rod, go to the blacksmith now, and make sure that I fix my almost broken fishing rods. So unfortunately, I don't know where they are. I suppose they don't always work on a Saturday, so they're not here. I guess I'll just hold on to my broken fishing rod, or almost broken one. Hope I don't accidentally use it. Maybe I can go in here. No, that's closed as well. Let me check the quests first. So tomorrow, we mustn't forget, is a Luna McBell's funeral. So that is a shame. Someone wants some cabbage stew for some earring blueprints. That is lovely, but I cannot get that. So I'm just going to go ahead and reject it. It just means it's no longer on the board. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't upset that character. It's just that I'm not going to go ahead and do that. So first of all, I'm going to go fishing. So wish me luck. Hopefully I'll find that. And hopefully a character passes me by that can sell me some food, and that would be of great help as well. So without further ado, I'll get to fishing. And here is Roland now, so I'll go ahead. So even though he's not working technically, he will indeed, or they will indeed, I apologise, do a repair for me. So I'll just click that, scroll across to my almost broken fishing rod, and for 36 coins, which is cheaper than buying one, he will fix that for me. Of course, I have unfortunately already bought myself a new one, but you know, I probably will break a couple of these by accident, so I don't mind having a spare on me. And I'm back home because it looks like I wasn't lucky enough to catch myself the perch. I did get quite a lot of boots and a couple of algae and things, so unfortunately my skill is very low, but I did get quite a lot of crayfish, trout, and even a couple of mackerel, so hopefully selling those will get me a little bit of money. I also got these 3 violets, so I can go ahead and make myself some more food and not starve, which is, you know, the main sort of focus so far. So let's do that so I can have myself something to eat, and then I suppose I better save before bed. And tomorrow is the funeral. I still have a little bit of time to maybe get those perch, but who knows, I might not be able to do that. If not, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. So let's quickly save the game and climb into bed until rested. So that gives me 8.5 hours, and I'll be awake for 5 in the morning. And we have leveled up our fishing skill, so we have learnt oyster pie. We've leveled up our social skill, so we've learnt a pudding recipe. And there we go. I'm very hungry. I didn't eat that food, so I'll go ahead and do that now. And it looks like nothing is finished on here, so that's a shame, but never mind, we're now nice and full. And as always, let's check the mailbox. So my item has been repaired, but there appears to be no new events, which is good because I don't want William Watt to get married, not without me. And it looks like quite a few of my crops are ready to be harvested, which is fantastic, as it is the sort of the market day. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I can sell everything at the market if I would like, and replant everything, and continue making a bit of money. So it looks like I've got 1 seed back there. Not fantastic, but it's always good to get a few seeds if I'm lucky enough to do so. So I'm going to keep harvesting and water everything, and be right back when I'm done. Okay, and everything has been watered. I've replanted everything as turnips, and so I've got a few seeds in my inventory. Not too many. Let me just sort my inventory. There we go. So it's a little bit more easy to see. So I've got like my seeds here at the top, followed by some of my fish and things to sell. So before we head out, I'm going to quickly just pop my head in the house to see if my what did I put over here? My turnips. I can't remember what I put here, and unfortunately it's not, so that's okay. So let's head into town. So I could get quite a few of my wood for the bridge from all the things I still have in my town, in my little home, I've got to chop down lots of trees still. Oh, hello, everyone is sort of like going this way. That person kind of looks like me. So let's quickly speak to them. This is Penelope, so I'll say hello to her. I'll say hello to William, and he has another quest, so I was looking forward to seeing you. That's nice. It's fun to touch some of the rare fabrics that Alice Odell has lying around her shop. I probably would not do that, honestly, because I don't have the money to buy them. Let's see what quest you have. And you want some cherries, which is fantastic because I have plenty already, and you'll give me some lantern oil, so I will accept and immediately turn that quest in. So hopefully that gives him a little bit of like towards us. I could also give him a gift. I think if I give him this dried vegetable, since it's something that I've processed, he should like that a little bit more. So he says, "Oh, this is such a nice gift. I'll treasure it." It's only a little something, but it helps. And this is Lewis John, so I'll speak to him also. And since I saw that person back there, I would like to say hello to them, even though I presume they're from the ship, since the ship stays in Saturday and Sunday. So, Annie Stargazy, well, you're officially my first friend in Honeywood. I'm Cecilia Edwards. So yes, she doesn't have like the gift option, so you can see here she is not a resident here of Honeywood, and she said the bread tastes a little different in Honeywood. Maybe it's something in the water. So I can trade with her, but she doesn't have much money or anything at all to give me. So I can, however, give her as much crayfish as she can purchase, as well as the trout, if I'd like to do that as well. And one of these, oh no, not even one of these, just those. And that will help me out a little bit with money, so I might as well do that and take her money there. I only have 1 hour to do this, so unfortunately it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do it. Never mind, like I said before, it doesn't really affect it. I could, however, find this lost toy and get a random reward, so let's go ahead and do that. There is still a little bit of time before both the market day and the funeral. So I'm going to do my usual of collecting wood and gathering any items I find through this little forest. And here is a little toy here. I found it. They do randomly spawn, so it could be anywhere in this little forest. So while I'm here, I'll say hello to Molly Chesney and then make my way out. Okay, and here we are outside of the forest, just on the outskirts of the town. So it's gone past 10 o'clock, and so I believe the residents should be all in the main square now, having their market day. So the interesting thing about Sunday is that both the people from the boat, the dock there, and of course all the townsfolk should be in the main square doing their market day thing. So what's interesting is that if one of them is sick, they will unfortunately start to gather and socialise with everyone here, which is how the diseases tend to spread. So I also realise I'm looking for a child that I've not spoken to, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I think this is his son, but I'll speak to him and any of the sons. So this is Benjamin, so that is indeed the mayor's son. I'm looking for a new child that I've not yet spoken to. So who are you? You're Wilbur, you're Madeline, you're Ruth. A lot of children here. Who's this? I can't even see. Oh, here we go. This is Philip Odell. Hiya, you're Annie Stargazy. I'm Philip Odell. So this is the new Odell child that has been born. We saw her pregnant, I think maybe in the last part, and maybe the part before as well. So I think it takes 3 in-game days for a pregnancy, and then a few days for the baby to then grow up. So here is Philip Odell. So the names are randomly generated, and so are the looks of the child. I believe he was wandering around yesterday, but I wasn't able to find him. So it's very nice to see him, and he'll be on my little villager tab now. So if I go across, oops, too far. If I go down to the bottom here, the children tend to be right at the bottom. So here is Philip Odell, and he's unfortunately dull. So the expression is random as well, because he's dull. He has the sort of half eyes closed, sort of unimpressed expression. So yeah, that's why they have the random expressions. If you don't like them, you can actually when you start the new game, if you save before bed and then you start the new day and you check the mailbox and you check the villagers, and if you don't really like how they look, you can restart the game, and it resets the expressions the next morning. So every morning it sort of shuffles how they look, if that makes it, like they're almost randomized. So you can do that. That also works with marriages and funerals and gifts and all those things as well. Anyway, I'm sorry for that long rambling explanation. Let's go ahead and sell some of my things. So I'm going to speak to Roland here because I would like some nails, and let's see what I can trade for him. So he has 14. I need 6. So let's see if I can purchase all 6 for 108. It's quite expensive, but I have a few things to sell. So I'll go ahead and sell all of these things. He has a lot of money, so he should be able to afford to purchase pretty much everything that I have. And he can easily purchase all those things, so I'll go ahead and do that, since I need, in fact I might even buy a couple more, since I can then make a chest, maybe even a I forgot what it's called. Wow, I'm forgetting a lot today. I'll have to check. The preserve jar, I think is what it's called. I'm not totally sure on that. So I do want to make a few things as well. But of course, I also want to speak to everyone, since that improves my social skills. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Since everyone is gathered here, it makes it very convenient. I believe Jack Watt and William Watt sometimes have nails and things as well. Looks like they've only got wood today. Let's see how much I need. I need an awful lot more. So I am going to try and get that myself rather than purchasing it. And when I'm done, I'm just jumping into the bakery here. I'm going to speak to everyone that I see, and then perhaps I'll purchase some food, since I'm quite hungry and I do have a little bit of money now. And let's see, so she has some bread. She also has some sweets here, and some almonds. I think I'll just purchase myself some bread. There are different like stars, so this is a bronze and this is a silver. So of course the bronze is slightly cheaper than the silver. It doesn't really affect it too much apart from the price, as well as like how well a villager will appreciate it if you gift it to them. So I have 308 coins there, so that's a little bit of money there for me. I'm going to go ahead and purchase this bread since I can afford it for once. I also accidentally insulted this lady, so that's why she looks so unimpressed. Unfortunately, it's very easy to do, so I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Luckily, she's only a visitor, so it doesn't affect our friendship. We don't have a friendship with this lady. I believe they will eventually move in though, so you know, I try not to insult them just in case they happen to move in later on, as I do believe there are up to 50 individual people you can have on your island, which is an awful lot. And yeah, when you need them, if there's a bad plague and they all start to die, they will automatically start to move in. Now I'm just going to go ahead and eat this and speak to Henry here since he has a quest. So let's see what he has to say first and see what he'd like. He would like the violets. Oh, that's a shame because I'm eating them. However, he is offering me soup mier, so you know, that's not too bad an offer, but I don't know if that is enough really to be the same, the equivalent to the salad, so I'm going to reject that. I that's my food source at the moment. I'm sorry, Henry. Everyone is making their way this way, so it might be time to go to the funeral, so I'll go ahead and join them. So here we are, and they're changing clothes, look, so it is time for the funeral. So as they slow to filter through, I'll speak to the ones I haven't spoken to. Hello. And yeah, here's Cat Hopkins. I'm also checking to see if any of them are pregnant, since obviously they will walk with their hands on their stomach if they are. So no one here appears to be pregnant. Oh, they're all quite sad. I should probably follow suit and also look quite sad. So I like how Isabella there still walks with her confident walk, although she's a little bit sad at the same time. And here we are at our very first funeral here in Honeywood. There's a huge turnout. Everyone's looking sad apart from this guy who's quite happy about it. Perhaps they didn't have a very good oh, you can hear the sad music. If they didn't have a very good relationship, he might just also be a cruel man. So yeah, there is a bit of crying going on. There is nothing really specifically to do apart from just sort of enjoy the atmosphere, or just, you know, it's for the sort of like the game, just the feeling of it, you know, just the life and death cycle of this game is a great place to check up on everyone to see if everyone's doing all right. Once again, if everyone is sick, this is another place where it can spread quite quickly. So here's a little image here of Luna McBell, and also I believe with the update I should be able to check to see how exactly she died. So I will just sort of like make my way out as it's already time with everyone else following in suit, and I'll have a quick look here because I don't know, I think I should be able to check. They have a child, Wilbur, so if I check Wilbur I can go up and see that he's got Jane, who is currently alive, and Luna, who died of old age. So you can see there her life was from spring 7th until spring 6th, so not very long unfortunately. And that is the new update, so that's quite nice. Unfortunately I didn't know much about her, and it looks like I perhaps never will, so yeah, that's quite sad honestly, but at least that is done now. Right, before I forget, let's check to see what are my quests. I have this toy and it's for Verity. Okay, I'll see if I can find Verity because I have that on me. And unfortunately, I've still not found a pawpaw, so that doesn't look like it's happening. And I still have a little while before I find my cabbage. So, Verity, where is it that she lives? and she's a student and she is at the apothecary and cures, so I'm more likely to find her in the main area. I probably have already spoken to her, but completely forgot to actually give her back this toy that she lost. I believe that's her mother there. That doesn't really help me. Because they do like to wander around randomly. I'll go ahead though and see if I can jump into her home. I might not be able to. I don't know if that is her home, or is this her home? Let's see. I've just let myself in. There does not appear to be anyone here though, so maybe it's too late. I can catch her tomorrow though, when she's at the school, so I might have to do that instead, if I don't happen to come across her anyway. And I did not pass her in the street, so before I actually end the day, trying to make the most of my time, I will go ahead and gather as much wood as I can, as that does help towards finishing that bridge. So I'll do that as it's getting quite dark, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me cut down all these trees. And of course I don't want to break it, so I'm going to have to stop there. Okay, and here I am. So it looks like my fruit here has dried. I'll go ahead and do one more, and I'll also make any food that I can. And while that's cooking, I might as well see what items I can make. So I want this. It is a preserves jar, and I can afford to do it, but it is quite expensive with the nails. It might be worth it though, as I will be able to use it for food and also for gifting. So I will consider that. This drying rack is a little bit cheaper and is also just as useful, so I could do that instead. However, I do need some more coal, so I could potentially do that instead. And a chest is only 4 nails, a 1 iron bar, and some wood, so I can do that immediately, and I think I will. I did sell mine, so this sort of replaces that. It gives me a little bit of space, so I can finally just put down some of the items that I'm probably not going to use immediately. So let's see, I'm probably not going to use, I think I'll store my algae, because I'm basically using that to turn into rot, these worms, this clay, this coal and this copper, just so it clears out my inventory just a little bit, the dirt that I've been picking up, as well as the rot that I do have, these old shoes and these sticks, since yes, I don't really need to be walking around with them. It doesn't really help. Now let's see, do I have plenty of days left on these items? I might have to sell some of these, since I've only got 2 days left on these. And these plantains, they might turn to rot, and that's perfectly fine. I'll use them for fertilizer later on. So let's gather some food, feed my poor little character who's quite hungry and quite sad, since I've had to go to a funeral, and then save before bed like always. So I'll see you in the morning. And I have leveled up my farming skill and learnt a fridge, so I'm very excited about that, as well as this, which is a wheat mill and some sort of hamburger. Okay, it's the next morning, and the first thing I'm going to do is check the mailbox, and there is no mail. That's quite sad. Honestly, nothing of notable income, so let's just eat this. So I've had some food, and as always, tend my crops, and it looks like I've got a few things to harvest today. And just like that, everything has been fully watered. I do have some seeds, but I would like to purchase a few more just so I can fill out those back rows there. So I will do that later. For now, let's check my quests, and I have some taxes to pay, so I'll immediately just send those off. So that's 60 of my coins. It's a bit of a shame, but that's okay. I'm going to make 27 by selling 2 of these cabbages to a Walter Hull, and who'll also give me some of that bark that I can't pronounce. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm still looking for a pawpaw. I'm not sure if I'll find that, and I still need to give this toy back to Verity. So I don't think she'll be at the school quite yet, but I will check. So I think maybe the best thing to do is do a lap through the forest and then come back through and look for Verity. And on my way through, I can look for a Walter Hull and see if there's anyone else I can speak to on my way. So I'll go ahead and do that now. And here in the forest is William Watt, so I'll immediately speak to him since I'm still trying to court him. So, are you doing alright, Annie Stargazy? Remember not to work yourself too hard. And he also says, I wonder if Kat Hopkins wanted to become a writer. She's actually quite good. Now I had to be careful not to insult him. So I think it's my last talk option. So that is the last one. So spring is the perfect time to invest in some upgrades for your farm. So do you see how my button immediately dropped down to insult? So if I click it too many times, I will accidentally upset him. So I'm glad I didn't do that. Let's see if he's got anything to trade. And he does have a few nails, and honestly I might purchase them because I wouldn't mind making myself a preserve jar, or perhaps the drying rack again. And he has a bit of money, so I can sell some of the crops that I managed to fully grow here. So some potatoes and some turnips. There's even a gold style one, which is good. However, I'll be careful not to sell too many of my cabbages, as I remember that I'm trying to give that to, I think it's Walter Hull. So I'll avoid doing that. So that is 102 coins for me. That's quite good. I also have all this straw. If I wanted to sell that, I might do that. But for now, I don't know what I want to purchase. So I'll keep it on me. It doesn't ever rot. It's quite nice to have as an emergency sort of money. Anyway, I'll continue looking for this pawpaw and gathering anything I can find through this forest. And it doesn't look like I was lucky today either. I didn't find a pawpaw. They're quite a rare item. I find that they don't spawn very often in spring. So unfortunately, I might not be able to do that quest either. However, hopefully I'll be able to return this item to Verity. Hopefully she's at school, but I will check the quest board first and then head on over. And let's see, no events today. Moral mushrooms. So who would like this? Edwin Chesney would like some moral mushrooms. I assume I could find them in the forest. I haven't been able to find any so far. I'll accept the quest anyway, since it doesn't really affect me if I can't do it. Right, let's see, a loom blueprint. Ooh, and a necklace if I bring back a drying rack to Tom O'Dell. He'll also give me 3 hats. 3 is quite excessive. But I can always sell them back. That is quite a good deal, honestly, so I might accept that. And look for that coal that I need to actually build it. I think I'll go to the school first, make sure I see Verity. I don't want to forget doing that. And also speak to everyone on my way, of course. And then go to the cave and do some digging. And oh, I've just seen that she's pregnant. She's pregnant again. Hello, Alice O'Dell. So she has looks like she's got another baby, and she also has a quest for me. So let's see. She also wants some cabbages, and she'll give me a loom blueprint as well. Let's see. How long have I got to do this? 9 days. I might be able to make some more. But the loom blueprint is also a reward for the other thing. I'll accept it anyway. So if I can't do one, I can at least do the other. And off she goes. That's quite nice. I should probably change my face to being more neutral, since that's quite a lovely event. So it looks like both her and her husband are expecting another child. It doesn't actually have to be her carrying the child, it could be him, but in this case it's her both times. I also forgot that I can in fact just check the map, and I can see Verity's here. Since I've completed her quest and I have the item on me, I should then be able to see where she is, which means I can also see her. And also, was it Walter? Over here. So I will quickly give my item here to Verity before going to see Walter, I believe. Maybe I'll purchase more seeds on my way though. So let's go into the school. And here we are, and there she is. There's lots of children in this school. I didn't realise how many children there are, so I'll just turn this quest in. And she gives me 5 stone. Not a fantastic, I guess, gift, but that's fine. And speak to James Hutton here, as he too has a quest for me. And he would like a pike. I believe that's quite hard to catch rare things, so I can accept it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it though. And I might as well talk to his daughter here, Madeline, and work my way through everyone in the school here. And finally, I'm done with all that speaking. It does seem like quite a lot of speaking to everyone. However, I will say that it does improve your social skill quite a lot, so it is worth it for all the additional prizes and then all the eventual upgrades that you'll get. Anyway, let's see what there is to trade here, and there's a few seeds and things, so I'll go ahead and purchase a few that I need. Does he have any cabbage seeds? He does, so I'll go ahead and purchase a few of these. And also, since these cherries are going to rot soon, I'll go ahead and sell them back to him, since I would not like to miss out on a few extra coins. And there we go, that is that quick exchange. Now let's run off to find, I think it was a Walter, so I'll go do that. And before I forget, I also need to fix this almost broken axe, so let's speak to Roland here, and also go to the repair option at the bottom to see if he would take this wooden axe for 36 coins. Of course, I'd like to upgrade them eventually so they don't break as often, but I believe they're quite expensive. Some of the very expensive things are about 1,000 gold, so yeah, they're great upgrades, but not for me, not right now. And here are some lovely ladies as well as a Walter hole, so let's quickly turn in the quest here, which gets me a little bit of money and some bark there, and I'll speak to Mary here, whom is the mayor's wife, and gather everything that I can, since there's quite a few things here to gather. There's also some more cherries and things by the farm, so I might as well gather those as well. And I also realised that with all of this wood that I've been collecting, I should actually have enough to fix the bridge, so I suppose I should go do that right now. And here is the bridge, and Mary there is just doing a nice little painting. I can in fact fix this, and there we go, our bridge is in place. I do not know how this character would be able to build this entire bridge. That's very impressive. I certainly would have no clue where to start, and I certainly wouldn't trust it. Anyway, here we are. So this is the little beach here that has been like a little area that's been unlocked. There's more fishing. I think more valuable fish can be collected here, and there are of course a couple of mermaids because why not. There isn't too much more than that here, unfortunately. It would be nice if this area got a nice update. I'd love it if you could do something with this little shack here, but for now let's speak to these mermaids because I'm looking for a locket. So this here is Shimmer, and she says, you humans have such short lives. And if I look to trade with her, she has a locket for 80 coins. Now that is quite expensive, but it will be worth it, and I can of course sell her a few things to make it a little bit less painful on my pocket here. I do have all these things I've just picked up, which does help. They'll purchase anything. They have no money, as you can see. She has no money up there, Shimmer. However, it just means that by giving her things, I have less money to give her, so I can even give her, oh, not all of this, but quite a few. There we go. So I've given her 1 coin and then a whole bunch of things I had in my pockets, and she has accepted that as a trade. I'll speak to a Melody here as well. Unfortunately, you don't seem to gather any any friendship with them, as they're not actually part of the village, so there is no point really in like speaking to them much, as sad as it sounds. She has a couple of blueprints here. I can't really afford them, so I will just move on without them. I believe she will have them periodically, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Anyway, let's see if I can see the witch. So if I check the map, she is right there. Let's go find her. So she's literally, it said, she a bit further along, just up here. She's just up here. Hello. So I can talk to her. I asked Daniel Hopkins if there's a trick to finding rare ore in the mine, but he said it's mostly just luck, and I can trade in. I can turn in my quest, and she takes me into her home. So thank you for returning my precious locket. It is the only thing I have left of my sister. It is hard to bring up, for well, it doesn't matter anymore. What has happened has already come to pass, and she's very sad. Now that I know you can be trusted, I have something to show you. So this is more of the main quest. Behind this door, I must mention, it is of great importance this stays between you and me. The others, I fear, will never understand what I am about to show you. Have an open mind. Our world is deeper connected than you know. There is so much about it we know so little about. Now, dearie, follow me. And we're going to go down this little corridor. And it's very dark. But off we go. She's dragging me down here. I'm not walking right now. So that's quite convenient since it's very dark. There's a little room back here. So it's got a glow underneath the door. Now, dearie, this staircase behind me will grant you access to a place I am no longer allowed to enter. After my mistake, I can no longer help those below. But you can, only you, can help those poor fellows below. For I was not worthy, so it's very mysterious. I have no idea what she's talking about. Now, dearie, just head down these stairs. Someone has been waiting for you to arrive for some time now. Come find me afterwards. My potion room is just through this opening here. So her potion room is behind this door here with this faint glow. I am usually hard at work making potions to help those in the village, and I would love to show you my craft. So she will also allow us to make potions as well. I think you will find my skills very useful, especially having to run that farm of yours. Quickly now, dearie, we shouldn't keep our friends waiting. And she's released me, so I'm going to get out my lantern, for it's a very long and very dark staircase, and it's very long. So not much goes on, but we are going very deep down underneath the swamp. Oh my goodness, and into the light. For here we are. And here is Timothy Tweed. So, at last, I knew you would come. Once I knew you were alive, I set out to find you. I knew you were the only one who would understand. So many perished along with me in that dreadful storm, so many lives forever changed. And he's very sad, and I'm very neutral about this whole thing. I wish I could be a little bit more shocked. But you survived. I couldn't be happier seeing you stand here before me. So, I wish to hear about your life on the surface, but I brought you here for another reason. There is something I need to show you. Follow me. And the ghost of Timothy Tweed is taking us towards this underground grove, with this shrine of sorts around the edge here. And it's quite the long walk. So up these stairs, and you can see there are various totems around us, and this sort of archway with this tree in the centre. As you can see, none of us are able to pass on, for we are stuck here. And I'm a little bit sad now. Long ago it was broken and the portal shattered. Astra won't tell us how it happened. I can only assume it brings her great sadness to remember. No one is safe from the curse. Everyone who dies up above can never leave. All of us are eternally locked in this broken limbo, forever to remain. Only you can save us. So a little gasp there. It means that everyone who dies will end up here as a little ghost. So I assume Luna McBell will also be down here later. If you can fulfill the requirements written on the pillars, we will be free. So this is the sort of main quest, and the sort of collection, the museum if you will, that you need to complete, sort of like the community centre from Stardew Valley. All you have to do is complete each task on the pillars to heal the grove and release us. Fear not, for I shall remain here to assist you along the way. If you have any questions, I have great faith in you, my friend. I knew that finding you is our only hope for salvation. Now, make haste, complete the tasks and save us all. I will be waiting for your return. Good luck, my friend. And there we go, that is the main quest. So, as you can see, if I look at them, there are various tasks to do. So I need to collect 28 fish, donate 30 of the gold ones to this pillar, and donate 10 lobsters, so on and so forth. So I won't go through them all. There is quite a lot there to do. There are also the various ghosts will start popping in here. Hello, Luna, you're already here, so I can speak to them. They also have quests for me to do and various rewards that they will give me for doing so. So this is someone else I don't know. I'll view their quest. They would like some milk. I don't have any cows, I can't do that, but I will receive some magic power, some mana as a reward, and you'll use that mana to make potions. So it is good to do some of these tasks, if only to get some mana here. So they would like some thread. I don't have like the cotton mill thing to do that, so there are a few quests here that unfortunately I won't be able to do at the moment, but later on I will. So some cheese, I can probably purchase some cheese, but once again, that is definitely a sort of main quest thing, and something that I won't be doing right now. Now, to avoid going up those long steps, oh no, I do need to, because I forgot that Astra is waiting for me. So I'll meet you at the top of those stairs at the potion room. And here we are. I was about to teleport out to fast travel, as that is what I generally do when I play this game, since it's quite a long walk up the stairs. However, I forgot Astra is waiting for me, so she says, there you are, dearie. I hope Timothy explained everything you need to know. A nice young chap he is. Now, approach the cauldron, my dear. So I go over to the cauldron, and this is my own private potion room. So my potions can transport you to unique places, help you move faster, and even cure deadly diseases. And that is a very useful potion to have. All of my knowledge I will pass on to you, for it is my wish to help you release those souls trapped below. You'll need some ingredients to get you started. I shall give you some here. So there we go. I get some mana and a feather. These will help you create a spell I learned long ago. Just approach and interact with the cauldron to access the magic. And she also says the ghosts who are connected to the dimensions will help you obtain these rare elder plums by completing quests for them, or that is the mana. These quests that you complete will help strengthen your supply of mana to make more potions and learn new recipes. So they also do actually give you recipe rewards for completing their quests. If you should have any questions, you can always find me. I have unlocked this area for you to access any time, so you can actually walk into her home at any point and come straight down to her potion room. Now try out the spell yourself. It is very simple, my dear, to complete. Off you go now, and yep, let's just do that. So she has given us fleeting feet, which allows us to run a little bit faster for some time. I also have unlocked blessings of luck, so that's great. I just can't do that because I don't have those recipes. The items for the recipe. So I have 50 mana, a 50 mana, and a 1 feather, a turkey feather at that. And there we go. So that's done. And that is the end of her conversation there. I'll save this potion. I don't want to use it right now. And let's go above ground, since I still want to do my own quests. I have the drying rack to make, and I also do have this pike to try and find, but I don't think I'm going to make it now. Right, I'll meet you in the mines. I'm going to do some mining. Okay, so whilst I'm down here mining, I think I'll mention a few things. So the first thing I want to say is that it did take me quite a while. Oh, my lanterns ran out. Okay, so I'll quickly refill my lantern, and to do that, go down here, and there is this little lantern icon. Luckily I have some oil on me, so I can immediately refill this lantern. There we go, and continue mining. So yeah, the main quest I have completed on my other playthrough, and it did take me 2 generations. So by that, I did not actually manage to complete that with my first character. I actually had to do so with my I believe it was the son of my first character, and that's fine. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter because you remember all of the recipes this character learns. So you'll remember all the recipes, both the potions and of course any of the recipes I'm learning. I know a few of the recipes. I'm trying to to get the like the sawmill and things like that, the mills. If I learn them with this character, I'll learn them with my next generation also. So not to worry there. Is there one down below that I can do? I can't remember. And no, I've not unlocked that yet. But yes, the only things that do change is that when you go to your next character, you of course reset all the socials, so you will no longer have all the relationships that you have. As far like is they're positive or negative, they will reset with your new character. And of course also your skills won't be the same. You will reset with your character's skills. So as you can see, I'm quite good at farming, I'm quite good at social, I'm not very good at crafting. So these skills would all reset with a new character, which makes it, in my opinion, a lot more interesting. Of course, you carry on all of your money, your home improvements, your farm, everything physical remains. Your inventory even carries over to the new character. So that's quite good. You won't lose anything. The only thing you do lose is your clothing. So they will go with this character. And I might as well put this last cabbage here. There we go. So that's some food. I am quite hungry actually. I should make some more food and then save before going to the next day. But honestly, I think I'm done for today since I've done quite well, I believe. I've sort of introduced the main character, the main storyline, and I'm closer to dating William Watt as our social is getting even closer. So let's quickly do this. In fact, I can leave that. I can eat that. I can save, and I'll say hello. I'll say goodbye after the new day. So let's quickly save. Go to bed until rested, which will take me till 7 in the morning. And let's have a look at the letterbox here. Anything good? So a gift from Benjamin. Benjamin has given me a self-portrait. That's lovely. I think I probably can put that on my wall. And of course, my wooden axe has been repaired. So no marriages, which is good for me. And it looks like something here has rot in my inventory, but it was probably something that I could not use. Let's go ahead and put this this on my wall. Let's see, can I put it a bit closer this way? I will admit it's a bit difficult in this game to do that. I'll just put it here for now. So it doesn't really look like that little boy at all, does it? But that's fine. I could sell it, but I think it's kind of lovely to have, so I'll just keep that for now. I did of course get a few things from the mine, so let's see, what did I get? I got some iron, some quartz, some coal and some stone, so I can probably make that the drying rack that I needed. But let's leave that for another day, and I'll just go out here in the sun. There we go. Not very bright, but it's bright enough, and say goodbye. So it looks like my wheat and my peas here are growing lovely. I did not plant any extra things, never mind, I can do that today, not a problem. And my farm is slowly getting there, even though I live in this sad little shed. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was okay. I enjoyed coming back. I have no idea how long this is going to be. I enjoyed that I managed to get through. It's beginning the main quest, and hopefully I piqued your interest with a few of those little details there. Yeah, it will start to get more interesting as it progresses, I promise. But for now, I'll say goodbye. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. So remember, MumsyWord, goodbye.